Let's jump right into that recruiting roundup by starting in Gainesville with Dan Mullen's recruiting class. A lot of movement going on in Gainesville. Teams winning. Tell us about what's going on.
Well, first of all, you come back to the Miami area. Florida hasn't done extremely well in the past. Over the last 3-4 years, they've kind of opened up that pipeline. Isaiah Walker, one of the prize players, offensive lineman, a big type of kid. He's one of these new breed guys. He's not fat. He's very aggressive. Somebody who really will make a lot of waves in the SEC. Athletic kid. Somebody who everybody was at. Originally committed to South Carolina.
And he's going to do great on that O-line. Corey, what you got?
Florida's definitely the hot team in the state right now, the big three. My guy, who was at the school I coached at briefly, a golf coach, he's Derek Wingo. Just a kid who flashes almost every play, very versatile. Played D-line, played linebacker, was former quarterback, a kid who I think will make an immediate impact at the next level.
He's going to anchor that Todd Grantham defense. Now let's go west to Tallahassee, Florida State University. What's the state of Willie Taggart's recruiting class?
Well, you take a look at what's going on there. You could judge it by what's on the win and loss column. And they want to be associated with a winner. But at the same time, you take a look at some of the kids that they have aboard, a lot of the recruits that they have. I think they keep a lot of them, but it's going to be kind of a tug and pull between now and early signing day.
Sure, Corey, there's some talent in that class. What's going on in Tally?
Oh, no doubt. You know, Willie Taggart's been known as a great recruiter, a guy who connects with the players very well, but it's only so much you can do when the product on the field isn't great. So they do have some great talent at the top there with DeMaurier Tate, Jalen Knighton, some big names like that. So they definitely need to hold on to those guys and make sure they don't get poached from elsewhere. So
you mentioned Jalen Knighton, kind of one of the top guys in that class, running back out of Deerfield Beach. Saw some footage of him at the St. Thomas Aquinas game. Just throwing up to you. Tell us a little bit about that. He's just having fun?
Yeah, I think it's mostly just having fun. You know, this guy Xavier Restrepo. But you know, he was at Hard Rock a couple weeks ago for the Virginia Tech game, so you know, he might have some wandering eyes right now. He might be looking around a little bit. That's something to keep an eye on.
I wouldn't be recruiting without wandering eyes. And on that note, we take it down to Coral Gables, Manny Diaz, and what's going on with the State of the U recruiting class. A lot of movement there, a lot of local talent that he's been able to kind of gather, but clearly some moving and shaking. Give us a rundown on Manny.
I think Manny's done a good job of recruiting kids who really want to be at Miami. You know, he's been a little more stricter with his rules on if you're committed, you know, stay committed, don't look around, don't go on visits elsewhere. So I think that will help.
Now, Larry, you've got your eye on the pulse on what's going on with these guys. Tell us a little bit about some of the guys in that class, and hey, they could use a kicker too, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think that they hold on to a lot of these kids because of the fact that they want to get in there and play, and they feel that maybe because there's a lot of younger players that aren't getting the job done right now, and there's not a lot of depth. Players like Rivers and Chance Williams from up in Oak Leaf High School, guys like that. You mentioned a kicker. They're 2 years away from Andres Borregales, who I think is one of the best kickers in the country right now at Chaminade Madonna. Miami has their hands full, and they just need to hang on to who they have right now.
The one guy I want to bring up from my alma mater at Belen Jesuit is running back Don Chaney, obviously the jewel of the class, 5-star running back commitment. Blue, what's going on with Don?
Well, I think Don's still solid. This is a kid that's a big-time guy, a 3-time defending state high jump champion, 7 foot, athletic, has a burst. I'll tell you what, he's going to be part of this class, and he's going to be a jewel of this class.
There you have it, folks. It's only October, but we're already looking forward to that early signing period in December. Larry, Corey, thank you for joining us under the lights.